Which of the following statements regarding the guided and unguided media are correct? So asking which of the following statements regarding the guided and unguided media are correct. So this is again related to networking topics, so which we recently discussed. Guided media means wired media. Unguided media means wireless media. Guided media means wired media, and unguided media means wireless media. So let's read the answers. Read the answers. A guided media transmission supports higher data speeds than unguided media transmission. Yes, guided or wired media speeds are high. That you have experienced, right? I think if you have like used Wi-Fi connection from maybe a 4G provider like Dialog or Mobitel or some other 4G provider. So if you're using a Wi-Fi connection from them, or if you're using a Wi-Fi connection through SLT fiber connection, so basically, you know, the fiber connection or the wired connection support more bandwidth and more data speeds, and even ADSL. So ADSL, let's say 1 Mbps, if you have taken 1 Mbps line for from wired media, and same 1 Mbps line from wireless media, if you compare, so you can always see most of the times it's like mostly 99%. So wired connection speeder than wireless connection, right? So it is guided media support transmission, higher data transmission speed. Yes, true. Guided media is subjected to less interference than unguided media. Yes, that of course, again, you have to write by experience. Why? Especially when there's a rain. Especially when there's a rain, your data connections, if you're using wireless media. So normally I experience this when I'm not using the fiber connections. So when there is, right, when there is rain or when there are obstacles, when it is cloudy, so then it has affected. Guided media is actually subjected to less interference. Yes. So wired media is affected less, but wireless media more affection. Right? That is also correct. Unguided media transmissions are more secure than guided media transmission. No, it's other way. Guided media is more secure because guided media only goes through the particular line. Guided media can දෙන්න පාර විතරනේ යන්නේ. ඒතර ඒ පාර secure කරා මෙතු. But wireless media is going here and there everywhere. It's globally spreading. So it's very difficult to implement secure algorithms. But still there are algorithms because the signal goes everywhere. But signal travels only through a wire, means you can physically even secure that. So guided media has that security. Unguided media transmission is more secure? No. Guided media is more secure. Unguided media transmission use lower bandwidth than guided media transmission. Unguided media transmission uses lower bandwidth. Yes, lower bandwidth than the guided media. Guided media has high bandwidth. Unguided media transmission uses low bandwidth. So that is also correct. So the answer will be ABT, which is answer number 2. What about your answer? Which answer you thought? Netuli? Netuli? Can you hear me?
Answer 1.
17, which is the answer? 1.
Yes, sir, I was wrong.
Yeah, unguided media transmission is more secure. No, it's other way, right? Guided media is more secure. So C won't come to the answers. Therefore, you can reject this, reject this, reject this, and reject this too. So that is the easiest way to select 2. Because C is there here, 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 and here. All 4 occurrences C is there, but C, unguided media is more secure. No, guided is more secure. You can drop the answer, and then the answer will be 2. So you can select like that also. C දින උත්තර ටික හලලා දැම්මම ඉතුරු වෙන උත්තරේ 2 කියලා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. Okay. So if you're unsure about this, let's check the answer script also. Level ICT 2020 paper marking scheme English medium. You can score this, but not sure. You have to get the standard marking scheme, right? So because there are some marking schemes suggested by some people. So that okay, let's see. Yeah, this one is okay. This one is given marking scheme. And the question number 17, here it's 17, sorry, 17. They have taken 2 as the answer. So in our question, it is 17, yes, 2 is the answer. Okay. But understood the finding answer and actually, so finding the answer according to the answer script is not the expectation of this discussion. Right? මේකෙදි අපි බලන්නේ අර තියරි එකත් මතක් කරගෙන යන්න මිසක් ආන්සර් ස්ක්‍රිප්ට් එකේ ආන්සර් එක මේකෙන් හොයාගන්න එක නෙවෙයි. Because so 2020 paper is already it's over. So we are discussing, actually we are discussing 2021 paper. That means this year paper. When it is going to come? Is it November or February? When the exam? Is it in November? Nethuri, is it in November or is it in February? Planned 2021 A-level examination? Don't know.
November, sir.
November, right? It's not postponed again, right? I postponed කරලා තිබි O level. මම හිතන එකක් ආයෙ postpone කරලා තිබුණා. මම හිතන O level වෙන්න ඕනේ. මම A level November වලට fall පැටි. හරි November දැන් මෙහෙමයි. So this year, this time it's so think about the situation of the country. Nethuli දැන් ඕගොල්ලන්ට physical classes කොච්චර කල් තිබ්බද? තිබ්බෙම නැද්ද? Physical classes? කියන්නේ සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ක්ලාස් වලට පාටිසිපේට් වඩා මේ ෆිසිකලි යන්න පුළුවන් මම හිතන්නේ කාල ගොඩක් අඩුයි මාස 3ක් මාස 4ක් විතර තමයි ඔයාලට තියෙන්නේ නැත්තේ ක්ලාසස් ස්කූල් තියෙන්නත් ඒ විදියට ස්කූල්ස් උත් මම හිතන්නේ අවුරුදු දෙකක් විතරම මේ කේස් එක තියෙනවනේ දැන් ඒතර ස්කූල්ස් උත් ඔයාලට මාස 4ක් 5ක් තමයි උපරිම වැටෙන්නේ so all the students are facing the same situation right entire country is facing not only the country entire world is facing the same situation then so most of the students will learn through internet online. So what do you think about the results? Will it be higher or lower? I think the results will be much higher. So results are doing results are doing results වැඩි results වැඩි වෙනවා අඩු results අඩු වෙනවා හරි වැඩි results වැඩි වෙනවා අඩු results අඩු වෙනවා හේතුව වැඩි results වැඩි වෙන්න හේතුව තමයි because they have enough resources, they can compare. So especially smart students, they will discover and learn, right? So this time is good for them, for the smart students. And actually lazy students, this time is bad for them. Why? Lazy students, if someone kammali student connect, so mostly they are going to the class and so only at the physical class, by force, they are learning something. But they have missed their classes. So I know a lot of students are there. I got a lot of lazy students in my classes also. They miss online classes, thinking that someday physical will start. එතකොට ඉගෙන ගන්න sir කියලා නවත්තමු කට්ටිය. මේක හරියන්නේ නැහැ online physical පටන් ගත්තම කරනවා කියලා. But for them, actually no such time came. So entire thing. So up to A level, it's online. For the lazy student, they will actually lose their marks. අඩු results අඩු වෙලා යනවා වැඩි results වැඩි වෙනවා so therefore so don't think that the exam is not challenging this time the exam will be challenging but so there will be more I think higher grades because lower grades will also drop average grade will also drop average grades will be dropped to the lower grades but the higher grades will increase. And that is my prediction. I don't know. So let's see. Okay. What is the process carried out in the modulation technique? in the data transmission. Okay, can I know your answer first before going through? So what is the process carried out in modulation technique in data transmission? What is your answer? Sidmi, what is your answer? Satira, what is your answer? What is the process carried out in modulation technique? Modulation වලදී මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ කියලා අහන්න. process එක. Nethuli?
First one.
Sidmi?
First one.
Okay. How you found that it is first one? You saw this one? මේක දැකලාද නෑනේ? ඒකෙන් මතක තියාගත්තේ නෑනේ. Right. Okay. Answer is first one. How? Right. එහෙමනම් කරන්න බෑ. What is the process carried out modulation techniques in the transmission? Encoding information in transmitted signal. Modulation. Modulation is like you have few modulation techniques. So one is called amplitude modulation. The second one is called phase modulation. The third one is called frequency modulation. Modulation is there in analog transmission as well as digital transmission. Modulation is there in analog transmission as well as digital transmission. Right? So normally අපිට මෙහෙම signal එකක් තියෙනවා නම් අපි හිතමු analog signal එකක් කියලා. අපිට මෙන්න මේ වගේ signal එකක් තියෙනවා නම් modulation වලදී frequency modulation වලදී FM වලදී කරන්නේ මේ frequency එක change කරන modulation කියන්නේ ටිකක් modulation වලට පාවිච්චි කරනවා දැන් මේ තියෙන අපේ data signal එක D කියලා ලියන්න ඕන නැත්නම් data කියලා කියන්න මේ අපේ data එක නම් එතකොට මේකට පාවිච්චි වෙන carrier signal එක එයා තමයි ප්‍රවාහණය කරන්නේ යාගේ frequency එක වැඩි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් යාගේ frequency එක වැඩි frequency modulation එකේදී මේ උඩට යන තැන් වලදී frequency එක ගොඩක් වැඩි ඊට පස්සේ හිමීට යටට යන තැන් වලදී frequency එක අඩු වෙනවා ඒ කියන්නේ මේ හරියේ frequency එක වැඩි මෙන්න මෙතන frequency එක වැඩි මෙහෙට යනකොට මේ low end වල frequency එක අඩුයි ඒක තමයි frequency modulation කියලා කියන්නේ අර high frequency wave එක so you are using high frequency wave to encode data එතන මේකේ තියෙන මේ data එක තමයි මේ high frequency wave එකේ encode කරන්නේ transmitted signal එකේ encode කරන්නේ that is called modulation එතකොට මේ FM නේ what is the next modulation type I said other than FM what are the modulation techniques available yes AM amplitude modulation ඒකෙදි මේ carrier signal එකමයි හැබැයි amplitude එක තමයි වෙනස් කරන්නේ ඒ කියන්නේ මේ signal එකේ shape එකට උස්ස තැන් වලට එනකොට මේ amplitude එක විස්තාරය වැඩි එතකොට පාත තැන් වලට එද්දි මෙහෙම විස්තාරය අඩු වෙනවා ආය උස්ස තැන් වලට එද්දි විස්තාරය වැඩි වෙනවා that is called amplitude modulation මේ AM කියන එක එච්චර හොඳ නෑ ඇයි කියන්න පුළුවන්ද why AM is not so good this is AM why AM is not so good radio එහෙම AM අහලා තියෙනවා නම් දන්නවා හේතුව why AM is not good මතක නෑනේ මෙතනදී සිග්නල් එකේ පවර් එක ගොඩාක් අඩුයි මේ තියෙන්නේ ඒ කියන්නේ ලෝ එකකදී පවර් එක ගොඩක් අඩුයි මොකද ඒක එන්කෝඩ් වෙන්නේ මෙහෙමනේ එතකොට පවර් එක ගොඩාක් අඩුයි නම් දැන් මම හිතන් ඉන්නකො මෙහෙම ඔයාලගේ වගේ දැන් ඔන්න මම ඔයාලා හරිද මම මේ කියප එක ඇහුණද ටිකකට කලින් මම ගොඩාක් අඩු කටහඬකින් කතා කරේ මම ආයෙ කරලා පෙන්නන්න ඇහුණද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මම කියප එක නේතුලි
No, sir.
හරි ඒ වගේ දැන් මේ සිග්නල් එකේ පවර් එක ගොඩාක් අඩු වෙනකොට මොකද වෙන්නේ බාහිරින් තියෙන ශබ්ද තියෙනවනේ ඒ බාහිර ශබ්ද අපි කියනවා noise කියලා noise ටිකක් වැඩිපුර ඇහෙනවා හරි බාහිර ශබ්ද ටික වැඩි මොකද ඒක හැම වෙලේම තියෙනවනේ channel එකේ බාහිර ශබ්ද තියෙනවා ඒවා නැති වෙන්නේ නැහැ ඒතර මේකේ amplitude එක බහිද්දි එළියේ තියෙන ශබ්ද ඇහෙනවා වටේ තියෙන ශබ්ද ඒ හින්දා නිකන් AM රේඩියෝ එක අහද්දි සින්දුවක් ඇහෙනවා දැන් ඒ වගේ ශබ්ද ටිකක් ඇහෙනවා ආයෙ සින්දුවක වචන ටිකක් ඇහෙනවා ආයෙ ඒ වගේ ශබ්ද ටිකක් ඇහෙනවා හරි ඒ හින්දා AM කියන්නේ ඇත්තට හොඳ එකක් නෙවෙයි මොකද මේ පවර් එක අඩු වෙන තැන්වලදී noise එක වැඩියෙන් ඇහෙන්න කියලා AM ගන් සවුත් වෙනවා හරි AM කියන්නේ ඇත්තට හොඳ එකක් නෙවෙයි හැබැයි ඒත් පාවිච්චි කරනවා transmission වලදී AM FM අන්ට pace කියන්නේ ඉතින් ඒක වැඩි හොඳයි මොකද ඒකෙදි frequency එකට කිසිම වෙනසක් කරන්නේ නැහැ මේ තියෙන frequency එක හැමම තියලා අර අපේ carrier wave එකේ frequency එක මේක නම් ඒකේ හැමම තියලා change කරන්නේ pace එක ඒ කියන්නේ හැරෙන පැත්ත අපි තමයි මෙහෙම carrier frequency එක යනවා කියලා මගේ ඇඳිලි නම් කැතයි sign එකක් ඇඳගන්නේ කොහොමද කවන්නේ දැන් හරි මේ සිග්නල් එක පල්ලහැට යද්දි දැන් මෙහෙම යන්න ඕන පල්ලහැට යන්න ඕනේ ඊට පස්සේ උඩටනේ යන්න ඕනේ උඩට නැතුව ආයෙ පල්ලහැට ගිහිල්ලා එතනින් උඩට පටන් ගන්නවා ඒ කියන්නේ දිශාව වෙනස් වෙනවා හරි amplitude modulation කියන්නේ pace එක කලාව කෝණය වෙනස් වෙනවා ඒතර frequency එක වෙනසක් වෙන්නෙම නැහැනේ frequency එක වෙනසක් වෙන්නෙම නැති හින්දා amplitude so pace modulation is better PM is better එතකොට digital waves වල මේවටම කියනවා FSK frequency shift keying ASK amplitude shift keying pace shift keying කියලා right amplitude shift frequency shift keying amplitude shift keying pace shift keying that is for digital waves wave කියලා කියන්නේ මේ වගේ wave එකක් ආවොත් ඒකෙත් මේ විදිහටම encode කරන්න understood the modulation demodulation low
Yes, sir.
right if my images are not clear so you can just refer to the internet my images are anyway not clear so that is I have to accept that so this is ASK FSK PSK just search like that amplitude shift keying phase shift keying and frequency shift keying and you can see ASK this is good when there's a wave actually so this is the frequency change frequency shift key FM okay this is amplitude ASK amplitude is shifting ASK this is frequency high frequency little low frequency high frequency little low frequency this is pace no frequency change but it will change the direction මෙහෙම යන්න ගිහිල්ලා පල්ලහැට යන්න ගිය වේව් එක ආපහු කරකවල උඩ අතට ගන්න. එහෙම ගිහිල්ලා පල්ලහැට යන්න ගිය වේව් එක ආපහු කරකවල උඩ අතට ගන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ එකක් 1 වලදී එක පේස් එකක් 0 වලදී 0 දෙකක් තියෙන ඉඳ තමයි එක විදිහටම යන්නේ. ආයෙ 1 එකක් පේස් එකක් ආයෙ 0 වලට මාරු වෙද්දී අනිත් පැත්තට. So this is clear image. You can take a screenshot of this. This is what happen in digital. Analog වලත් මේකම තමයි. AM, FM, PM. Most popular one is PM and PSK because it is not affecting the frequency of the signal. Because when frequency is affected, the speed is also affected. You know V equal F lambda, right? V equal F lambda කියලා එකක් අහලා තියෙනවනේ සමීකරණයක් අහලා තියෙනවා. නැද්ද physics එකම කරනවා නම් දන්නවා v equal f lambda. So v equal f lambda means v, that is the velocity speed, f means frequency, lambda means wavelength. If you change f or lambda, then v is affected. වේගයට බලපානවා තරංග ආයාමය හෝ සංඛ්‍යාතය වෙනස් කරනවා. Therefore, PM is the better way. PSK is the better because it's not changing frequency or wavelength. Therefore, velocity is not affected. Understood? Okay, shift back to the examination paper. Encoding signals in transmitted information. No, the other way. Encoding information in signal. Extracting information, that is decoding. Extracting signal from the transmitted information, that is other way, that is not valid. Transfer information within minimum distortion. No. So answer is number 1. Which of the following statements about the bus topology are correct? Okay, what is your answer? Which of the following about bus topology are correct? First tell me your answer, then I'll move to the explanation. All 3 of you, can you tell your answer first? Which of the following statements about the bus topology are correct? Which of the following statements about bus topology are correct? Yes? Are incorrect. Sorry, are incorrect. So my bad reading. Don't read like papers like me. Asking directly highlighted and asking incorrect, so I'm reading as correct. Which of the following statements about the bus topology are incorrect? Yes? What about your answer? Bus topology, I think you can remember. So yeah, you have a central bus and 2 terminators in both ends. T connectors are used to connect the computers to the bus topology. Bus topology, actually multiple parties can send information and send and receive information simultaneously in bus topology. Yes? So then the answers are there. Can you tell me the answers? Yes? Can you tell me the answers?
V and D.
D and D.
V.
B and D.
Yes, sir.
Which one? 4.
Yes, sir. Both.
Okay. So let's read. Computers and network devices are connected to a single cable. Correct. All traffic flow either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Either clockwise or anti-clockwise. Let's keep it as it is. Bandwidth is shared among the nodes. Yeah, bandwidth is shared among the nodes. That is also correct. Each node is connected to its neighbors. Each node is connected to 2 of its neighbors. 2 of its neighbors. No. So you can say D either clockwise or anti-clockwise. No, no such thing, because clockwise anti-clockwise comes in ring topology. So this is not ring topology. So you can take the incorrect. Yeah, they're asking about incorrect answer. Yeah, that's the thing. So B is incorrect and E is also not incorrect. So B, D only. So that is number 4. Correct. That is number 4. And let's see what is given in your examination guidelines of the marking scheme. That is for 19. Question number 19. The answers given is number 4. That is correct. Right? Because the clockwise anti-clockwise comes in ring topology. Each node is connected to 2 of its neighbors. There is also ring topology. Okay. Question number 20. Consider the following statements with a blank. A media access control address is usually represented in, yes, MAC or media access control address. So in other words, you can say physical address. Physical address is shown using, hello guys,
Decimal.
hexadecimal or decimal?
Hexadecimal.
Hexadecimal, yeah, correct. Physical address is shown as hexadecimal. So that is the answer. You know, how to check the physical address of your computer? How to check the physical address of your computer? You can go to the terminal or command prompt. There you can type ifconfig in Linux. So this command has asked in the examination, right? If config in Linux, ifconfig. In Windows, it is ipconfig. And then you can get the physical address. The ether means physical address here. You can see ether means physical address, which is shown in hexadecimal. So in your computer, you can use ipconfig. Right. So I want to teach something more. Can you share your screen? Windows screen. Share. Can you share the Windows screen, please? Don't take much time. Just share it quickly. Then it's easy to me to guide, help. Sit me. Can you share? Sharing enabled. Sit me. Okay. Please go to the command. Oh, right. Okay. You have already executed the command. That's good. Seems you are practicing it. Very good. So ipconfig. So you have to type in the command line. Here you have to go to this and start the command prompt. There you have to type ipconfig, and then you can get this physical address. Physical address is not there, no? So this is IP version 6 address. This is IP version 4 address, but not physical address. So how to get the physical address? You have to type ipconfig/all. ipconfig. After that /all in Windows, because sorry, I couldn't mention that. ipconfig space /all and press enter. And now you can see the each and everything related to ipconfig. You can just remember the commands, right? Others, ipconfig/all. Then you can get all the information. And you have a Wi-Fi connection. Wireless LAN adapter means Wi-Fi connection. This is the physical address of your Wi-Fi connection. Physical address means the MAC address, media access control address can make a physical address. And then you have another Wi-Fi connection. Maybe you are using another dongle or router, something else for that. So this is the interface. So you have another interface there. And then you have again a currently connected Wi-Fi connection that is connected via this one, the same thing, right? Same connection here. So that is so maybe you have directly connected නැත්නම් route dongle එකක් කරේ මාක් කරේ ගහලත් connect වෙන්නේ නැති. ඒකයි මේ උඩ එකක් එන්නේ wireless media 1 කියලා එන්නේ. 42යි F4 F6 කියන්නේ වෙන එකක්. මෙතන F5 නේ, F5 කියන්නේ මේක. F5 is your current connection. Now you are connecting using that. A0, A4, CES, 42, F4, F5. That is your physical address or MAC address. How many bits are there for MAC address, Netuli? How many bits are there for MAC address, Netuli? Satira, how many bits? Ihan? MAC address එකට bit කීයක් තියෙනවද? hexadecimal වලින් පෙන්නන්නේ කියන එක නම් දැනගත්තා. bits කීයක් තියෙනවද MAC address එක? Count and tell me. අයියෝ මේ පෙන්නත් අහද්දි කියන්න වෙයි නම් තමයි හිතා ගන්න බැරි. කීයක් තියෙනවද? How many bits? Sit me, how many bits? How many bits are there for MAC address? Hello? Netuli, how many bits are there for MAC address? ඇහෙනව නේද මාව? ඇහෙන්නේ නැද්ද මාව? Netuli?
Can hear, sir.
Okay, how many bits then?
48.
48, yes. ඇයි 48 කිව්වේ? ඔයාලට මෙතන පෙන්නනවනේ. You can see here when you see a MAC address, let's say IF config. So IF config, and you can see in the Linux. So this is the physical address. How many bits? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 hexadecimal. එක hexadecimal එකක තියෙනවනේ C කියන්නේ 1100. එකක හතරක් තියෙනවා. ඒතර 12 තියෙනවා 12 4ක් 4 48. 48 bits are there in a MAC address. Correct. 48 bits are there in MAC address. Right? 48 bits are there in MAC. How many bits in the IP address? How many bits are there in IP address? That you know, පුතේ. මේව මතක තියෙන්න ඕනේ. දැන් ඊළඟට අහලා තියෙන්නේ IP address ගැන. Okay. 32 Shimla, correct. 32. 32 in IP address. That is IP version 4, right? IP version 6, how many bits? IP version 4, 32 bits. That is correct. Physical address or MAC address. IP version 4, 32 bits. Physical address 48 bits. IP version 6. IP version 6 having 128, correct. 128. That is for IP version 6. Right, okay. So then we found the answer BD only. And there's another thing I want to teach you, but unfortunately, Sydney got disconnected. I just want to see. So that is ARP. ARP minus A. If you type ARP minus A, ARP minus A, and you will see this kind of information in your computer. So, okay. So, Netuli, can you share your screen? I'll show you in Windows also. Netuli, is it possible to share? If so, do it immediately, right? Or Gihan, Umesh, anyone? Can you share? So I have already displayed it in Mac OS. I just want to show you in Windows. That's why I'm asking you to share if you don't want that. Okay, let's forget. Right, okay. So please go to the command prompt. Go to the command prompt. CMD and press enter. Right there, please type ARP, space minus A, ARP space minus A, enter. And you can find some details here. So this is address resolution protocol. ARP means address resolution protocol. Sydney, what has happened to your computer connection? It's dropped?
Yes, sir.
Now it's okay.
Yeah, now okay.
So here this is IP version 4 address. හරි අනිත් පැත්ත බලන් ඉන්න. මෙතන ARP - A කියලා ගැහුවම ඔයාලට ඉන්නේ address resolution protocol කියලා කියනවා. address resolution protocol. එතන මේ පැත්තේ තියෙන IP address. මේ පැත්තේ තියෙන්නේ මොනවාද? What is in the right side? So you can see this is internet address or IP address. This is physical address or MAC address. So ARP is translating physical to logical internet address and logical to physical address also. Right? එතකොට මේකෙන් පුළුවන් ඔයාගේ device එකට connect වෙලා තියෙන මේ තියෙන 1.1 කියන ඔයාගේ router එකේ MAC address එක. එතන තව ඔයාගේ computer එකට connect වුණ මොනවා හරි computers තියෙනවා නම් direct connections තියෙනවා නම් ඒවට අදාළ MAC addresses. ඒව බලා ගන්න පුළුවන්. This is through the මේකෙන් තමයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මතකද දන්නේ DHCP Dynamics Host Configuration Protocol. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ Wi-Fi network එකට join වෙනකොට automatically Wi-Fi හරි wired හරි ඔයාලා network එකට join වෙද්දී automatically IP එකක් දෙනවා. ඇත්තටම මේක වෙන්නේ මේ ARP හරහා. ඒ කියන්නේ කවුරු හරි දැන් මේ තියෙන existing network එක කියලා හිතන්න මම මේ අඳින්නේ. ඔයාලගේ මේ තියෙන start topology network එකක් තියෙනවා කියලා හිතන router එකට කට්ටිය connect වෙලා ඉන්නේ. දැන් අලුතෙන් එක්කෙනෙක් එනවා. අලුත් member කෙනෙක් එනවා. අලුත් member කෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා connect වෙනවා. මේ තමයි අපේ අලුත් member. අලුත් memberට මම දාන්නම් John කියලා. අලුත් member John. ඔන්න John ඇවිල්ලා connect වෙනකොට John ඉස්සලාම switch එකට connect වෙලා John යවන message එකක් broadcast message එකක් හැමෝටම broadcast message එකක්. ඒ කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේ 255 කියන අන්තිම address එක තියෙන එකට John යවන message එකක් හැමෝටම මේ මගේ address එක තමයි මගේ physical address එක තමයි මේක. මගේ physical address එක මේක කියලා එයාගේ MAC address එක එයා දන්නවා. මගේ physical address එක මේක මට කවුරු හරි logical address එකක් දෙන්නෝ කියලා යවන message එක. මෙයා යවන message එක මගේ physical address එක මේක මට කවුරු හරි logical address එකක් දෙන්න. So this is my physical address, please release me a logical address. Then if switch is capable, if switch has DHCP, switch එකේ තියෙනවා නම් DHCP Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, switch will issue, hey man, keep this IP address. So he's asking, this is my physical address, give me a logical address. Then DHCP is telling, hey man, keep this IP address. If DHCP in the switch. Normally DHCPs are there in router. මේක router එකේ තියෙනවා. එතකොට router එකට connect වෙලා John අහද්දි මම මේ physical address එකෙන් ආවා මට IP address එකක් දෙන්න කියලා router එක කියනවා. John ඔයා මේ IP address එක තියාගන්න කියලා. So that is how you get an IP address. To do that, you need this ARP and reverse address resolution protocol. RARP, ARP is used for address resolution. You need physical to logical, logical to physical address translation. That is why ARP is used. Okay, I think you got the idea of ARP and DHCP as well as IP. All these are protocols. Protocol means a set of rules. Simply, a protocol means set of rules. Okay, so then consider the media access control address usually represented in hexadecimal numbers. So you are requested to create 16 subnet with class C IP. Which subnet is suited to create a subnet? Which subnet mask is suited to create the subnet? So you want 16 subnets, 16 subnetworks. Class C. Class C means initial 3 sets should be 255. This is also 255. This is also 255. Then class C. This is class C. Class C. All are class C. All are 255. So first 3 digits 255 means class C. Then the remaining bits are taken from the host side. Host logging